Hello everybody, my name is Dustin Weekly. Welcome to the Gamer Game Show and this week's episode of This Week in Gaming. We've got some VR news, some interesting things you guys as gamers have done this week, and some YouTube drama. Starting off on a bright spot, PlayStation owners who can't afford a PlayStation Plus membership are in for a very big treat this weekend. From 10 a.m. today until 10 a.m. on Monday, the 27th, Sony is allowing all PlayStation owners to play multiplayer online for free. They released a statement, but it was basically just some good publicity BS. There's a link in the description if you want to read it. But so far, it looks like Sony's just being a cool guy and letting players have free online multiplayer for about 4 days. So, you know, good for them. Rockstar says that a possible VR version of both GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption could be coming soon. Twig talked to Take-Two CEO. That's a tongue twister. Anyways, Twig talked to Take-Two CEO where he said that a VR release of the games really all depends on how well VR does when it comes out. And so far, it's been working well on PC, and with VR coming to the PlayStation in October, I guess we'll see if the response is good enough for a release. And speaking of first-person shooters, that was the worst segue to a story I've ever heard in my life, but okay. Anyway, with Infinite Warfare coming out soon, along with a remastered copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, fans are really hoping that it doesn't get screwed up. The man who made Modern Warfare feels the exact same way. Vince Zampella contacted those working on the remastered title and said to them, and I quote, "I told them, don't f*** it up." That's my on-the-record response. I rang them up and said, honestly, don't f*** it up. It's a huge part of people's gaming memories. And fans couldn't agree more, especially since Infinity Ward is forcing players to buy the Legendary Edition of Infinite Warfare just to get it. At least it's nice to know that some developers still look out for the little guy. Okay, let's take a break from all the hard news and take a look at this fan-made Doom level. YouTuber Doug Keener recreated Jerry Seinfeld's apartment in Doom 2. You can walk into the apartment and check out the accurate rendition of the sitcom set. It's really freaking cool, especially if you're a fan of the series. And yes, before you ask, you can kill Kramer. In some other community news, I'd just like to say I love it when I see two gamers fall in love. And this is exactly what happened with YouTube user Retro Shanerator, I think is what his username is. Whatever, I'm gonna call him Shane. Anyways, Shane and his girlfriend, I'm sorry, excuse me, his fiancé are just so adorable. Shane went into Super Mario Maker and made a level for his girlfriend to play. And what happens next, I can't even explain it. You know what, just watch.
Babe, how did you do that? I don't want to break it.
What's it say?
Babe, what does... Babe!
Let's keep going. You gotta finish the game.
Yes, of course.
Yay. Alright, go finish now.
Oh,
Yay. She said yes. I love you, babe.
That was so freaking cute. Congrats to those two. Speaking of lovebirds, Felix Schellberg, most notably known as PewDiePie, was evicted from his home this week. After his landlord called him a faggot, thinking that he was having loud gay sex, he was evicted from his home in Brighton. Pewdie claims that his landlord is a homophobe, and he had this to say.
If you're gonna be a landlord in Brighton, the gay capital of UK, maybe try not be a fucking prejudiced piece of shit. How about that? I could buy this house. I don't fucking need you, alright?
And I can't disagree. I can't say that he's wrong. The guy really was out of line, I think. Anyways, there's video evidence. It's in the link below. The landlord kicked him out immediately without even sending him a notice first. Everyone has their opinions. You may or you may not like PewDiePie. I don't know. But all the guy had to do was ask them to politely keep it down. I did think it was funny though when Felix said, "I could buy this house. I don't fucking need you." That's hilarious. He totally should have bought that house. I would have 100% approved. Just saying. And finally, we have some news from the YouTube channel Drama Alert. Keemstar, the host of Drama Alert, as most of you have probably heard by now, decided to step down from the full-time hosting position on the show due to reasons that I didn't feel were explained all that well. We all know the storm of hate and criticism that Keem has gotten here recently, and from how I understood it, he wants to step down and get away from it for a while. Now, do I like Keemstar? No, not at all. Not personally. But I don't like to immediately judge people like that. I don't know what he's going through in his life. I know he's a huge turd and he does things he shouldn't, but I don't know what's going on and I don't want to judge him for it immediately. But that being said, we've seen what he's done and all the antics that he's pulled in the past that have led to all this. It's his fault. But don't get me wrong, I've thought he was scum for a very, very long time and I don't like him. However, I do think the man, if he would go and get some help and really meditate on what's happened here recently, he could come back and do a great job on YouTube again. It would take a lot of work, though, to build up his friendships again and his reputation, because honestly, after all this, nobody trusts him. But anyways, like I said, I'm definitely not a fan, but I do, however, believe in second chances, and when you hit bottom, you have the chance to build a new base on which to build, I guess, is a nice analogy for that. But anyways, Keem won't exactly be retiring to an island mansion in the Bahamas. He will be doing some part-time hosting as well as, how I understood it, some full-time reporting for the channel. Anyways, guys, that's it for this week's episode of This Week in Gaming. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the Keemstar situation or the PewDiePie eviction or how cute you think the marriage proposal was. So let me know what you thought about all that down in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and please consider subscribing for more videos just like this one. It helps out a ton. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time here on the Gamer Game Show.